So this is a continuation to my North Carolina video. We woke up in our hotel room and went down to get some hotel breakfast, and then we packed up the car and we're back on the road to South Carolina. And apparently we left at 8:33 in the morning. So as we got a little bit closer to the resort we were staying at, we did some grocery shopping. And then the check-in time for the hotel was at 4 o'clock. We were a little bit early, so we went and did some clothes shopping, and then Lizzie got a new board, which was so exciting because then we could ride around the resort, and we are currently driving in the resort. And here we are approaching our hotel. This was the beautiful view from our floor. We have now made it into the hotel. So this is Lizzie and I's room, and whenever you walk down the hall, there's a kitchen, 2 bathrooms, and a shower that is connected in the middle of the bathrooms. And then this is the room that Lizzie's dad and brother slept in, and then we had a balcony which had a beautiful view of the beach, and then the resort, which is amazing. It has a pool and a lazy river, and then it had a hot tub, which we spent a lot of time in. And then one of my favorite things about the hotel, on the first floor there was a little landing with a ton of rocking chairs, and Lizzie and I came here for hours. Like, we spent hours during this week at the rocking chairs. And this is just basically how the whole week went. We got up every morning and went on a penny boarding adventure to get Starbucks for breakfast. And fun fact, after this very clip, I fucked myself up on the penny board, as you can see, so bad. I just completely rolled and fell off, and it was horrible, but it was really funny, and my knees still aren't healed yet. And then here is some Starbucks. And then after we got Starbucks, we would just go to the beach or the pool or the rocking chairs. Just kind of took advantage of the nice weather. And then we would get ready and then go to dinner every night, and we always went to somewhere really cool, and my favorite place probably was the pizza place we went to, because I love pizza. Here it is. And then after we would go out to eat, we would just go back to the beach or the pool until it got dark out. Sometimes go on penny boarding adventures to get food or just kind of explore the resort. There was one day we went to the pier, which was beautiful. And there is a very cute bird. And then one day we were too tired to penny board to get ice cream. There's a really good ice cream place, so we took a golf cart, and the guy who drove the golf cart was so nice. Sadly, it eventually came time to pack up the room. We went to the beach on the last day and it was so pretty because it was storming. Sadly, our trip did have to come to an end and we got up really early to drive home. That was my week in South Carolina, and I just wanted to make a quick outro to this video, kind of an outro type of thing, to tell you guys about the friends that we met while we were there, because we met some of the coolest vacation friends that I have ever made in my whole life. And I'll tell you, the first one we made, which was actually a weird coincidence, his name was Tyler, and he's from either West Virginia or Virginia, I cannot quite remember, but he was actually at the same resort at the same time, same place last year, and we all recognized each other. We never really talked to him last year, but he came up to us and we told him, like, you were here last year, because we like recognized him and he recognized us, and we actually became friends this year, which was really cool because he is so nice. He was probably the nicest person that I have ever met on a vacation, and he is 19 years old and he was staying at the same hotel as us, so we kind of we hung out with him pretty much the whole week that we were there. And then a couple nights into the vacation, we were on the rocking chairs at the little rocking chair place and we were smoking, and a lady came up to us and asked us if we had a lighter, and then we started talking to her. Her name was Sarah, and she was about, I think she's about 40 years old, and she was so nice. We talked to her for a really long time, and she was staying at the hotel as well because she was in the hotel at the rocking chairs. So we met two friends so far from our hotel, which was really cool. And then I think maybe the same night we met Sarah, we were at the pool and there was this beautiful family. The husband and dad had dreadlocks that were all the way down to his feet. It was crazy. I'd never seen anything like it before. And they had two kids who were boys. They were twins, 6 years old, and I don't think they'd ever gotten a haircut before. Their hair was so long and beautiful. It was just so nice. We were talking to the mom. She initiated a conversation with Lizzie and I. She told us that she, in the 90s, had traveled across the country while the Grateful Dead were touring. She had a bus, like a big hippie van, and traveled across the country touring, following the Grateful Dead on tour, and it was crazy. She was just telling us all of these life stories, and she was telling us to just travel and do what we can with our time, and it was so nice. And it was just, they were the coolest family. The kids were so sweet. I think it was the second to last night we were there. Lizzie and I were kind of bored, and we were on the rocking chairs, and out of nowhere Sarah comes down and we started talking to her. So we were talking to her for a while, and then Tyler comes down to the rocking chairs, so we had two of our friends there. And then what do you know, Debbie, her name was Debbie, the mom of the two kids. I don't know the husband's name. I forget his name. He has a name that I know, but I can't remember what it is. But Debbie and the two boys came down, so it was just a party of all the friends we met. It was so weird, such a coincidence. Everyone came down at the same time, and we just all sat at the rocking chairs and we're just talking about life, and we were down there for maybe 3 hours just talking to everyone. It was so late, maybe 1 in the morning. So Debbie and the two boys went back upstairs, and then Tyler went back upstairs, and it was just me, Lizzie, and Sarah, and we were just talking. And out of nowhere, this was the funniest thing I have ever experienced in my whole life. Out of nowhere, Sarah, she just pulls out weed and asks us if we want to smoke, and we were like, what? So we went into her car. We barely know this woman, but she was nice. So we trusted her, and we went in her car, and she took us on a burn run, and it was so funny. I have Snapchat videos from the whole thing. I'm gonna insert them right now because it was so funny. We're in this random lady's car. She's 40. We just met her. She's taking us on a burn run, and she's in there right now. Sarah coming through with the water and the weed. Oh, she's not. Where is she? She's in the window.
I took one once.
So that whole thing happened, and we could not get over it the whole entire night. We were just laughing about it. But that happened, and then we all ended up going to bed, and then the next day was our last day there, and we all once again met at the rocking chairs that night, and we were just talking about life again. We had like crazy just life conversations, and we were talking about like what we want to do in the future and stuff. It was just so nice to be able to like talk with people we barely knew about so many like deep things, and it was just great. I was really sad whenever we had to leave them, but we all befriended each other on Facebook, so we're all connected still. But I just wanted to tell you guys about the people that we met, because it's so cool how you can meet people on vacation, and we all have like different places that we come from and different Mr. Cat. We just all have like different stories and like things that happen in our lives, and our lives are also different. And I think Debbie, she was 40, I think, and Sarah might have been 38, so like they all had so many experiences to talk about. And even Tyler, he's 19, but he had a lot of experiences to talk about and stuff, so that was really cool. It was really cool to meet all those people, and I just wanted to tell you guys about them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video about, oh my face is itchy, about my week in South Carolina with Lizzie. And yeah, it was a cool trip. I'm really happy about the friends we met. That made the trip definitely the best, like just all the people that we met. So I'm really sad we had to leave them, but we still keep in contact and stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!